Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. Wow, this is peak. What have I been telling you, man? What did I try and tell Ortiz? Ortiz, go in there, stick it on him. Genetically, he is flawed. His genetic lineage, oh man, anointed, bum, anointed, never mind anointed, touch your chin, he's going. Yeah? Anyone who fights Wilder, his brother is his mum and his dad. Wilder is his mum and his dad. They are genetically flawed. Yeah? They are genetically compromised. That's what we do know. No whiskers whatsoever. You've only got to hit him clean. Only got to do it once. And I've realised as well with Wilder, it's not so much the straight shots. You'll notice Ortiz. Ortiz was throwing straight shots all night. That don't buzz Wilder. You got to get him with the hooks, which is what my man caught him with. My man here, I believe, is southpaw. Jab, jab, left hook, I think it is. In fact, let's watch it back. Yeah, jab, jab, left hook, lip, right on the whiskers, chipped his chin. What? Marcellus Wilder, Deontay Wilder's brother, sloppy defence, chipped on the chin. He didn't know anything about it. Unconscious. This man, he has a very loose hold on consciousness, I remember. In fact, that reminds me, I've got to do a video on this. Those of you UK dons who remember this, there was a time when Deontay Wilder came to the UK and he tried to stick it on a blown up 175er called Tony the Turncoat Bellend, Tony Bellew. And at the time, it wasn't Wilder giving it, it was Wilder's brother saying, I'm going to do this. Marcellus Wilder, the same man you see here losing his consciousness to some random don. God, I don't even know who the man is. Some man called Dustin knocked him Sparko. Don't even know the man. Imagine what Bellew would have done to this youth here. Yeah? No whiskers whatsoever. I don't even rate Bellew, but he would have filled this man, and that's for sure. That's what we do know. Yeah? Got rid of him filled right in. And at the time, like I said, I'm going to do a video on this in its own right, but at the time, my dog, I've got his name, Clifton. In fact, Clifton Mitchell came through and said, you're getting knocked out. He said it to Deontay Wilder's brother, Marcellus Wilder. My dog, Clifton, he must be in some sort of mystical, some future thing there. Because he told him, I swear to God, I'm going to do a video on it. I'm so glad this reminded me. Clifton Mitchell came out and said, you're getting knocked out. And what do we know now? He must have been able. The thing about them old time fighters like Clifton is they can feel vibes, and they must have known. Clifton looked at Marcellus and said, "You ain't got the chin. I can just feel it." When you've been in the ring that many years and you've seen that many frames, you've seen that many skull structures, you've seen that many chin structures. Marcellus Wilder is just one of them people who's chinless. Yeah. He is the definition of chinless, not even a bit of a chin. In terms of, some people have a bit of a chin, some people have none. He has no chin whatsoever. Anytime he's been knocked out, and it's so funny. I remember when the first time he got knocked out, and Al Heyman hid all the footage, and it's so glad. The minute I saw this, I had to download it because I thought, you know what, this is gonna go walkabouts again, like the first footage did. Do you remember last year when he got knocked out? Or the first man I know in history who gets knocked out and there's no KO. Where's the KO? Where's the KO highlight? Nowhere to be found. I guarantee you, this footage goes walkabouts. But don't worry, your boy the YB secured it on minute. I've sent it around servers all around the world via the Tor network. Yeah, your boy's got it all locked up. No doubt, on some CIA thing. Yeah, I've got it. I'm holding the footage at some CIA black site. That's what we do know. Anyway, listen, this right here needs to be a message to anyone. Dillian White, AJ, Ruiz, don't fanny around with straight shots. Touch this man. He needs the hooks. And I always wondered, why Wilder, when Deontay Wilder fights, he's always, to be fair to him, he's got that Lawrence Okolie kind of style where he's always got his backhand right to his chin, and now we know. Wilder's never been too bothered really about blocking straight shots. He's happy to eat a jab. He's happy to eat a right hand or a straight left hand from Ortiz. I always wondered, and it's same as Okolie. I reckon them man, and to be fair, look at Okolie as well. Okolie's got that similar build in as much as they're both quite long. It might be something to do with that kind of genetics. When you're long and that, you just ain't got the stability to hold a hook. That's what it might be. Because think about a hook comes from left to right or right to left. So it kind of puts you off balance. When you're tall and long, as an example, you don't knock a building down by slapping on top of it. You knock a building down by hitting it to the left. Does that make sense? To take it off balance. Yeah? Like, things don't go down getting hit head on. They they go down and get hit from the side. Bamboozled. So anyone who goes in there with Wilder, you've got to open up. You've got to open up that guard. Now it's all starting to make sense now. The maths is starting to add up. Do you remember when I always talk about how Wilder has this really high guard and he almost protects his head like it's the crown jewels? He protects his head as if it's like, as if he knows that if I get chipped, I'm happy to give my body away. You can hit my body all night because I know it's better for me to get hit in the body than get even brushed on the whiskers. Because if I get brushed on the whiskers, I'm going out. Yeah, they know that. And this, to be fair to Wilder, he's been boxing 10 years, so he knows how everyone knows their body. If you've been in the ring 10 years, you know what you can't hold. And Wilder knows. That's why he puts the earmuffs on. That's why he don't care about his body. He's like, you know what? Take the body. I don't care about that. All I know is if I don't protect his head by any means necessary, I'm gonna end up unconscious because my genetic lineage weren't made to hold shots, weren't made to hold hooks. That's it. Your boy the YB has solved the puzzle that is Wilder. You need to put a hook on his whisker. His brother has showed you the Da Vinci Code here. Yeah, it's not rocket science. But you have to lure that big guard out. And don't get me wrong, Wilder's he's a very tricky customer because there's nothing more dangerous than a man who understands his weaknesses. Wilder knows full well. Look at that guard. He ain't messing about. There's a reason he puts that high guard up like he does. Yeah? There's a reason he don't care about nothing about his body. There's a reason he puts that high guard right round his whiskers. Yeah? Right round his chin. That's because he can't hold the shot. He can't. he don't care. He's like, you know what? If you stop me with a body shot, that's fine. At least I'm not going to be memed. And it's so funny because on this video here, luckily, like I said, your boy the YB secured the footage. Yeah, the footage has been held at a black site. That's what we do know. But the reason I bring that up is to say that it's so interesting. This highlight footage was put out, but yet there's no actual run back of the knockout. Like, whilst you've seen it, I've played it on my screen, but there was no like slow motion. There was no slow motion replay. If you go onto the PBC Fox highlights channel or the PBC Fox by PBC, you'll notice that they never replay the knockdown. The man gets the knockdown and they never replay it in slow motion. So I've already got a feeling that they're already half censoring it. They could have zoomed in. No, they don't want to give away the fact that they don't want to show the mechanics of how his chin couldn't hold the shot. No legs underneath him. I do feel a bit sorry for him, to be fair, because at this back to back, I'm pretty sure. No, maybe he had one fight. He got knocked spark out, came back and got knocked spark out again. This is dread. This is truly dread. I feel bad. I do feel bad though. I do. In a way, I don't. But I'd like to think I do. If the YB was being merciful, I'd feel bad. But I don't feel bad. I don't know what it is. Maybe it says more about me than anyone else. But listen, all we know is this dude is no good, and he's got no chin. You know what? I've never seen a chin. People laugh at him. That makes me laugh. You know, people laugh at Amir Khan. All the LDBC. Yeah, man. Amir Khan. He ain't got no chin. You best worry about your boss, Marcellus. Never mind Amir. Amir's been there with the best of them. Canelo, etc., etc. Marcellus, your boy. Yeah, man. Marcellus Wilder, man. Yeah, man. We got Deontay Wilder. He a champion. Yeah, man. Amir Khan, he chinny. Never mind Amir Khan being chinny. You best watch out for your own boss mans. Yeah? You best watch out for your own man, Marcellus. He's got real chin problems. Amir Khan gets knocked out by the top of the top. He ain't getting knocked out by who even is the man who knocked him out? I've never heard of him. Not even a day. In fact, I've never heard of the man that knocked him out before. He's getting knocked out by anybody's. This man was styling on him. Double the jab up. Whip. Left hook. It was just... The worst thing is as well, those of you who follow the channel, you'll know that I talk about people turning their hooks over. This weren't no Mike Tyson hook. This was actually a slap. It reminded me of a Tyson Fury kind of hook. He just kind of puts it on. He just kind of slaps it on at the end. Double jab, slap. And it knocked him out. I couldn't believe it. And this just goes to show, like I keep saying, it don't take much. Wilder's whiskers, genetically speaking, they're not made to hold a shot. They're not. They're not made to deal with them vibrations. As an example, people can sit there and laugh. Oh, what we do know is AJ at full heavyweight. Never mind 175 or whatever this Don is here. AJ at full heavyweight, taking clean hooks off Ruiz all night. Never once did you see him in this kind of trouble, where his eyes are all scrambled and he's acting like whatever. Yeah, held the shot, held it. And that's at 260 pounds as well. Never mind 175. This is the difference in caliber here. Yeah, and not only that, look at Ruiz. Ruiz is a trained man, top five in the heavyweights. This Don here, Dustin, never heard of him before. And that's the difference. We're talking in caliber. Your boy can't hold a shot, not even a bit of one. And I feel sorry for him. What he needs to do is, he needs to go home, In fact, no, all that Marcellus can do on this one is, all you can do, this is one of them ones there where you just got to pick the phone up and say, Mama, why did you and Papa make me chinless? Oh, Mama, y'all dodgy seed. It's y'all dodgy seed that made me chinless, Mama. That's all you can do. It's one of them ones. I was about to say, what you want to do is go home and start doing some of them neck rolls. But them neck rolls, can give you that. Anyone who's looking for that little bit of edge, like as an example, I don't know. If you're looking for that little bit of edge, if you're looking to take the edge of a shot, then you can do all them Mike Tyson head rolls and put a towel in your mouth and lift weights up with your neck. That's what you can do. If you're looking for a little bit of edge, if you're looking for that little bit of, like, you know what? But what we do know is, I don't want to hear no more about Amir Khan chin. The new definition is a Marcellus Wilder chin. I'm not being funny. People think I'm taking the Michael because he's LDBC. I'm being deadly serious. This is the worst chin I've ever seen in the whole history of boxing. Honestly, I'm not joking. People think I'm hand on my heart, on my mum's life. This is the worst chin I've ever seen. Absolutely chinless. Not even a bit of a chin. Not even a bit of it. No chin whatsoever. Clipped on him, and his legs. It's actually, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a bit perverse. But the way he went down, it was so beautiful. There was no, his head rattles off the floor and then comes up 2 feet. That's how much force he got hit with. He weighs about 180 pounds. So what happens is, a 180 pound man has a lot of, they call it gravitational potential energy. Yeah, when you're up against gravity, you naturally store gravitational energy. So the reason I bring it up is to say that watch how he goes down. He has 180 pounds of gravitational energy travelling towards the floor. It then lands, and all that energy has to go somewhere. So it goes into the earth, and as a consequence, Newton's law of motion means that's why he bounces back up again. Because all the force goes into the ground, he bounces back. Watch it, you have to watch it back in slow motion. He gets hit, not a bit of, his consciousness goes to Asgard. Yeah, you can see, if you look carefully, you can see it like, you can see his soul leaving him. And as he goes down, you'll notice that he's lifeless, man. And that's why people say sometimes that, oh, yeah, it's dangerous when boxers go down and when boxers land on their head. But this man wasn't too bad because he was unconscious. Like, if you fall down and you're stiff, that's dangerous. But he was so loosey-goosey. He was so, like, you can only damage your brain if you've got some consciousness left there. Does that make sense? He had no consciousness to damage. Yeah, people talk about like, oh yeah, he's losing his consciousness, he's got this disease, he's got that disease, but he didn't. His consciousness was gone at that time, so there was nothing to damage. He was completely soulless. Yeah, so he's all right. Psychologically speaking, he's going to be all right because there was nothing there at that particular point in time when his head rattled off the canvas. There was no matter in there. It was gone. Yeah, and watch it again. Look, there's no break in the fall, Tyson Fury style. In fact, you know what? This ain't even a Tyson Fury one. This is in his own league. I thought Fury and Khan were bad, but this is something else. He goes down, watch. His head rattles off and bounces up. It's mad. In fact, it goes down twice. Look at all that energy, that force. Not even a bit of break in the fall. He goes down. What? Left hook. On his arm. Bang. Look, watch his head. His head bounces up off the canvas. Actually watch it. Please watch it back in slow motion. His head bounces up off the canvas. 2 feet in the air. That's how much force. That's how smoothly he was laid out. Smooth. No. There was no central nervous activity. I spoke to one of the doctors, and they've got this Bluetooth device which they track, they track a fighter's central, like they track their central nervous activity when they've got kind of like a Bluetooth device. And they told me that, I spoke to him a second ago, and they said that, listen, this man was reading at 0. He had no central nervous system activity. He was completely ice. He was like, he flatlined. Yeah, that's what happened here. Pure flatlinage. And this Don Dustin, he's rocked over. Whip. Listen, man, it's a beautiful. I don't know what it is. It's something about that. This reminds me of when Ben Sleepy Askren got knocked out by Masvidal. Just smooth, man. It's very, very peaceful to watch. Does that make sense? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm weird at it, but it's very, I don't know. Yeah, I got to be in a bit of a weird way. It kind of turns me on. Seeing how smooth he was, seeing how, especially when, like, if this was any man, I wouldn't care. But the fact that he was giving it the big one, saying he's gonna do this and he's gonna do that, you ain't gonna do nothing. All you're gonna do is be laid out smoothly. That's what you can be doing. SMOODLY. Before I've mentioned that word smoothly, but I didn't actually appreciate the personification of the word. This right here is the personification of smoothly. That's what we do know. Wow.